Hello soulmates, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you are new to this channel, you're welcome. So in today's video, I'll be teaching you how to cut and also how to sew three different styles of cargo pockets. As you all know that cargo pants and cargo skirts are in vogue, and what differentiates this from the regular skirts and pants is just the style of the pocket. So in today's tutorial, I'll be teaching you three different styles of cargo pockets, and we'll be trying it out in this tutorial. So if you're interested in this, just keep watching, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe, like this video, drop a lovely comment, and also share this video with the people that need it. Thank you. Welcome back, guys. So for this tutorial, I cut out this pattern. This will be the guide for all the pockets we'll be trying, and the size of this pocket is 7.5 inches wide, and the length is 9 inches, and this is also the cover, which is 7.5 by 2.5. So this is 7.5 by 9 inches for the pocket, and for the cover will be the same wideness as the pocket in case you are not using my measurement. So, and the length of this pocket cover is 2.5 inches, that is 2.5 inches. So now we'll be cutting the first cargo pocket style. So now this is my fabric. So when I place this pattern on it, I have half inch on these three other sides, and this upper part I have 2 inches. So I have half inch here, and also half inch at the other side, but here I have 2 inches. So the place I have 2 inches, I'll be folding it 1 inch in and 1 inch like this again. So this will be the top part of the pocket. So I will just sew that down, and after sewing down, I should have my pocket like that. So now this one, I'll just go ahead and sew it down, then I will fold it on both sides. So I went ahead to fold every other sides, and I've also sewn the 2 inches part. So that's the 2 inches part folded. So I'll go ahead and sew it later. So after folding and everything, the size of the pocket should be the initial pattern, and if you want to increase your pocket size to any of your desired length, you can also do that. So let's just assume this is my own pant, and this is one side of the pant, and I want to fix this at this area. So wherever you want to fix your pockets, just try and note that part, then you place it like this. So make sure it is equal. As you can see that there is a line in between, and it is equal on both sides. So you have to make it equal. So you can either fix the pocket flat like this, or we can add this extension, that is extra fabric, to push it up, which I'll be showing you. So this is the pocket, and what I cut was just half inch on both sides. Then I added 1 inch for the folding of the pocket, which you will see. So after placing the pattern like this, I have half inch on this side, half inch on the other side, and at this upper part I have 1 inch, and you know that this is on fold. So go ahead now and you just sew both sides with half inch. So after sewing, I have the cover at the side, then I folded the half inch inward like this. So this will be the cover. I later reduced the 1 inch to half inch, so in case I later reduce it to half inch. So like I said, if you want your cargo pockets to be flat like this, you can just go ahead and sew it like directly. But if you want to give it this effect of it looking as if it is pushed up, so you have to cut the length of your pocket, measure like this, measure this other side, and measure this other side too. So whatsoever you have, that is the length of the fabric you'll be cutting. Then you had your folding allowance at the edge of this fabric. That is, you have to fold, you have to hem the edges of the fabric. So you can just add excess of 2 inches. So when you fold like this, you can fold half, then half at this other side. So that will be the excess 2 inches. So for the wideness of this, I just have 2.5. I have 2.5 inches. So after folding half inch like that, then I'll also fold half inch like this. So this is what I have after folding. So for the 2.5, now I have 2 inches. So I folded half inch on both sides of the lining fabric of the fabric. So now you place it like this, then you just sew it 1/4 inch all through. So when you get to this point, you lift up your machine, then you also continue and you just sew. Trust me, this is easy, it is not hard at all. So you just go ahead and you sew up to the other end like that. So in case you are noticing that your fabric is longer, please just make sure you cut it and everything is the same length as this pocket. So now when you've done that, you just place the pocket wherever you want to place it on your pants. Then you mark it like you you lay flat this pocket just as if you want to fix it flat. So you lay it flat like this, then you just rule. You use your chalk to mark it like this. I prefer using a chalk to just mark it like this. That is, you mark the shape of the pocket out. So after marking it out, as you can see what we have. So now when you want to sew, you just place this before the chalk. So you must be seeing the chalk, then you just sew like with quarter inch. You sew the lower part, then you also sew the side. So when you do that, you will have a perfect pocket. Trust me, you will have a perfect pocket. So after sewing there, you just go ahead and just place the cover on it. So I noticed the allowance I added at this part is too much. I added 1 inch initially, so it is too much, so I'll reduce it to half inch. So then you also sew this at the top. So for this pocket, I'll just be sewing one of these, so it will be the third one I will be sewing. So this is the first design. So now we are recreating this design showing on the screen, and I'm just trying to measure my fabric to know which side. So now you place your pattern. This is the pattern we are working with. So when you place it on it like this, the 2 inches should be at the upper part, for the folding. Then you add excess 3 inches to this side, and we're supposed to add half inch to this side. So altogether you should have 3.5 inches on this side. So after measuring, I noticed it should be faced like this. So after facing it like this, so the 2 inches should be up here, then 3.5 should be by this side. That is, we have excess 3 inches here. So now the next thing you will do is to fold the fabric like this. We are folding it to the right side, not the wrong side. So you will fold it to the right side, then you sew with 1.5 inches, because we are using 3 inches. So you will sew with 1.5 inches. So you fold it to the right, like I said, it will be the right, then you sew with 1.5 inches all through. So after sewing, this is what we have. Then I will just go ahead and iron this out. You will iron it so that this can be flat. You iron it out for it to be flat like this. You have to be careful when you are ironing so that it does not fold inside. So after ironing, this is what I have. Then I went ahead to fold every other part that needed to be folded. The 2 inches and the half inch on every other side. So for the pockets, measurement is still the same as the one we used initially. So now you can either fix this pocket flat like this on your pants, or you can do what we did to this first design. It's still the same process. So you just cut out the fabric, you measure all the edges, then you cut out the fabric you want to add, then you also place it on the line where you want it to be on your pants, then you roll the line on it like this. Like I said, if you want to add that little fabric on it to push it up, you can also do that. Just follow the process of the first design. So this is plain, and this has a design like this at the side. So this is the third design we'll be recreating, and this is almost the same as the second design, but there is just a little difference. So now I'm placing my fabric on it. I also added 3.5 inches at this side, at one side. So this is the 2 inches, then I have 3.5 at this side here. So for this, you will fold this on the wrong side. The second design was the right side, but for this, you will fold it on the wrong side. And what you will do is to first mark out the 2 inches for the hemming at this part. Then you now measure 1.5 or 2 inches. So now at this lower part, you mark out the half inch that will be folding in with. Then you mark 1.5 at the upper part, 1.5 at the lower part. So that's after the allowance we added initially. So whatsoever you have, you skip that part in between. So you'll be sewing from the top down here with 3.5, and from the lower part down here with 2 inches. So after sewing, this is what I have. This is what I have here. So on the wrong side also, you go ahead and just iron this flat. So you iron it flat like this. You iron it flat. So the essence of what we left at the upper part is that when we want to fold our pockets in, the 2 inches we've been adding, so it will not affect this opening that we have. So after folding it, this is what it looks like. This is what my pocket looks like, and this is the opening, so it is not affected by any of the folding. So as you can see, the second design, that's it at the front, but this third design has like an opening. So for this, we'll be adding this fabric that we added for the first design. So you measure the accurate measurement of this side, then you go ahead and just stitch with 1/4 inch. So after stitching, this is what my mine looks like. Then I'll be fixing this on this fabric for you to see. So like I said, this pocket, they are the same measurement, so I'll just go ahead and just sew with 1/4 inch on the fabric. So I will start from then I will side. Just sew round. You can also pin this down if that works for you. You can pin it down. So after sewing, this is what it looks like. As you can see, it is very neat. Like, it is very neat. This is the easiest method you can use. So for this side here, you have to top stitch just 1 inch. Just sew it down 1 inch, like just sew it with half or 1 inch, so that that place does not move up. And this is the pockets. I went ahead to sew the edges too with 1/4 inch. Then you go ahead and place this very close to the pocket. Then you also top stitch on it. So after sewing the pockets, this is what it looks like. So this is the cover, and this is my pocket, and it looks so beautiful. This is very easy to make. If you're a beginner, trust me, you can achieve this. So this is the part I top stitch. I'll still give you a closer look of this pocket for you to see. And this is what my pocket looks like. So all these pockets can also be sewn flat, like you can make it flat. If you don't want it to be pushed out like this, you can also make it flat. So you just follow the procedure. So this is what the pocket looks like. So if you follow my method, trust me, you will get your desired result. So this is a closer look at the pocket, and this is what it looks like. It is very perfect, very, very perfect. So thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like, comment, share. Also click on the bell icon to get notified whenever I drop new videos. Bye.